Welcome to Living with Lo. My name is Lauren, and today I'm getting into my 19 weeks of pregnancy. My baby boy is as big as a mango, which is kind of measuring out at like 6 inches, 8.5 ounces, and I am currently 19 weeks, 3 days pregnant, and that means I'm 49% of the way through my pregnancy. Y'all, I'm still pinching myself. It'll kind of sound like repetitive at this point, I feel like, but that's just what it is. Hopefully everyone had a great Christmas holiday and is looking forward to the new year. I know I am looking forward to everything new, especially with my little boy coming. So getting right into the video, I'm just gonna start by saying I went to my 20-week anatomy scan, y'all, and oh my gosh, I couldn't sleep the night before. I was so excited. James's mom actually came in and babysat when we went to our appointment, which was nice. So we kind of got to like take our time going in, and we went in. The rules were, in order to do the scan, you had to drink at least 16 ounces of water, hold your pee for an hour prior to the appointment, which was very difficult because, you know, as new mommies and mommies out there who are currently pregnant, when you're at this stage, I'm 19 weeks, I felt pushed. Like, I felt like I had to go as soon as I got in the building. I sat down and I kind of laid back on the table. She did her little thing and allowed me to go use the restroom, because your girl felt like she wasn't gonna make it through the whole appointment, but she definitely saw that I had a full bladder on the screen. So yeah, we did see the baby, and he was super active, y'all. The first thing he did was kind of stick up his hand like this, like he was waving. Like, he didn't wave back and forth, but his hand was just kind of up, and I was just like, oh James, he's waving at us. So we had a little moment, and after that, y'all, he was sucking his thumb. So I might have a thumb sucker. We'll see, I don't know, but that was really interesting. Lola never did that on her on her sonogram, so that was really exciting to see. He was kind of moving around, but she did the scans. She said everything was measuring okay. She did say, because I was 19 weeks, pending on the doctor's approval of the heart scans, I may have to come back in 3 weeks, just so that he, you know, they can get a better picture of his heart. But there was no need to worry. She said my doc may give her the green light, the thumbs up, that I may not need to come back. So either way, I'll let you guys know if I'll be going back for another one. That would be a treat though, if I got to go back in 3 weeks just to see him again. That would be awesome. But in other news, in doing my 20-week anatomy scan, she did see that there was a fibroid. A small fibroid that was out of the way. And if you aren't sure what a fibroid is, it's basically like a small growth in your uterus that is basically non-cancerous, and it has a very low chance of becoming cancerous, but they can grow. So whenever I go back to my OB, maybe as it gets later into the pregnancy, when it's time to discuss the my decision on whether I want to go C-section or natural, I may just ask her at that point to, while she has me opened up, because I have decided to do the C-section, to just take it out if she's, you know, if she's able to, so that I don't have to worry about it growing or anything like that. So anywho's, the scan was great. I cannot wait to show you guys photos. Here they are. I'm gonna pop them up right there on the screen so you can see him. Oh my gosh. So there were like maybe 5 or 6 photos that she did provide us. Maybe out of those 5 or 6 photos, there were only 3 that were kind of clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those up for you to see. Comment below if you went for your anatomy scan recently. I know a few of you mommies out there were saying that you had a 20-week anatomy scan coming up, so hopefully everything went well for you all. I did get my results back from my spina bifida blood work, so everything came back negative, which was amazing. I really had no real concerns about that. I know it's just kind of like a routine check, and I am looking forward to my next appointment At this point in the pregnancy, I'm feeling tons of movement. He likes the right side. Baby likes the right side. So I'm feeling a lot of movement down there. And I am kind of savoring the moments that I get you know, between baby and I, because at this point I feel like he's all mine. Sounds awful, but you know, I definitely can't wait for Jay and Lola to get in on all of the action as it relates to like his movements and stuff like that. But for now, I'm super excited just to be feeling him move around and, you know, just be active, period. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be tons more content that I'm going to be putting out as it relates to baby and I. Just getting into my diet. My diet hasn't so much changed, but I definitely think I need to incorporate a lot more greens, because I've been like kind of pigging out lately. But I have been making sure to like eat super nutrient rich food as it relates to like morning time regimen. I stick with eggs. I eat eggs every morning. Not so much a craving, but I know it's good for baby and I do have yogurt in the fridge. I just grabbed some more Activia. So that's really good. And also I try to eat oatmeal every now and again. So a cool fact that I read in my baby app this week during week 19 is baby is starting to form regular sleeping habits. So he's getting a more routine you know, schedule as it relates to like waking up and also going down to sleep. Baby can actually be woken up by movements and sounds. So if you feel like in the middle of the night baby sound asleep, you're not feeling any too much movement, and then you get up to use the restroom, or maybe you go to grab a snack and instantly you start feeling him move around or her move around, you may have woken your baby up. So if you've noticed any changes in like your baby's sleeping patterns, or you know, just as it relates to like kicks throughout the day, definitely drop a comment down below. Getting into my skin changes, I definitely have noticed, like, I don't want to say blotchiness, but I definitely have seen changes with my skin as it relates to the baby. I believe it is hormones. It also can be referred to as like cloasma, but that's just because everything is basically excreting through glands, and you know, there's tons of oil that is being produced. So I'm definitely trying to keep a watchful eye just to make sure that I'm getting into the grooves of my skin. I don't want to dry it out though, you know, especially in the winter months. Oh, and at this point, my innie, which I'm referring to, my belly button, is definitely starting to pop out. Now, it doesn't really just pop out all the way like an outie, like it's out there. And it happened with Lola too, so it'll go back in, but just because my stomach is stretching out and you know, everything is like just growing in a sense, my belly button too has sort of popped out. Also, what's been happening is kind of weird. I didn't really have this so much with Lola, but I've been experiencing congestion, and with everything that's going on with like Omicron and COVID, you know, it kind of had me like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But I'm fine. I'm not sick at all. But what happens at this point in your pregnancy, you can start to see like a buildup of mucus, and this is because your hormones have increased. With that being said, your body creates more blood. There's an increase of blood flow at this point, and that can cause your mucous membranes to swell up. It leads to either congestion or runny nose. So if you're experiencing anything like that, especially in like the early morning hours, that's when I generally tend to have this issue, or like at nighttime. Don't freak out. Drop in the comments below if you've already just kind of like started surfing the web, going to stores, like getting all the baby gear. I definitely have started to prepare for our baby boy. I definitely am looking for like newborn outfits. I'm hoping in the months to come things get better. I definitely have been doing like a lot of online surfing, but drop in the comments box below if you're already starting to like work those fingers and order some baby stuff. One fun fact about my tatas might be a little TMI for some of you, but I believe I've started excreting. I really am looking forward to the breastfeeding journey, so definitely comment below what you're going to be doing as it relates to breast pumps, if you're doing it manual, if you're going to get electric, if you're going to do hands-free. Let your girl know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Definitely make sure you stick around for the baby bump, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Right up to the side.